My video for the 20th of November 2019 is number 3280. The title is From Nowhere to Now Here. My longtime friend at Arts Corner gave that reply on my previous video. He also said, quote, "I finally found something in common with you since I first discovered you in 2011 when I was researching the Mayan calendar. I am rather estranged to your conservative views. I see the conservative mindset as stagnant, sort of like a pool of water without the ins or out of a stream, wanting to go back to old comforts. When I came to realize that all there is oneness, and that there was nowhere else, I transcended from a nowhere man to a now here man," end quote. While I'm at it, please consider a few other quotations. One, "We must live together as brothers or perish together as fools," Martin Luther King Jr. Number two, "I love you, my brother, whoever you are, whether you worship in a church, kneel in your temple, or pray in your mosque," end quote, Khalil Gibran. Final quote, "None of you believes until he wishes for his brother what he wishes for himself," end quote. Anonymous, the translation of the meanings of Sahih, I can't even say that, al-Burqart, an Arabic to English. I messed that up. But before I even get very far with this subject here of nowhere, now here, my current video, and by the way, it's still light out. It's it's in the evening. Work is already let out. It's just past 5:30 in the evening when I'm recording this. And the last few videos anyway, I've recorded when it's dark outside. But I'm recording this while it's still light, and come on, I keep getting more things popping in front of the other screen, and I want to read something to you. Now, I posted the video, which is entitled Donald Trump is a Historical Anomaly. I posted that. It currently has, as of this moment, 48 comments and 29 shares. Okay, and 96 people have hit either a like or a dislike, or responded just with a like or a dislike. I posted another comment. Wow, the venom against Trump is unbelievable to me. I can understand why the deep state pedophiles hate him, but the hatred toward him by some of my spiritual friends is greatly troubling to me. It just shows me once again that without divine intervention of some sort, humanity and the demons will destroy the planet. Of course, that's not really possible, but geological evidence indicates that it has gone through major cataclysms in the past. That has 70 people have commented or have liked or said a like or whatever. There's 110 comments on that, and 2 people have shared it. And there's the comments go on and on, some very much against the previous video, and some liking very much the previous video, which shows the polarization between people's viewpoints. How can we come together and get the now here thing, where now here means we are all present and we've gotten beyond the brainwashing, the mind control, all the chatter that has gone on for the purpose of dividing humanity so that we can never find peace. We can never find common ground when insults are hurled. And what really surprised me is that some of my longtime friends in the metaphysical community were some of the most vociferous against me. And then, of course, I had people that were longtime friends that also supported me. So there's a tremendous dichotomy between the pros and the cons of people's reactions to the previous video. I myself I'm beside myself trying to figure out how we can get people on the page to at least listen and agree. People hate Donald Trump. I mean, there is absolute animosity toward him. And of course, as I've said in many videos, I have people that are on the Trump support team that go to his rallies whenever he's close by. He draws humongous crowds. I'm thrilled that Hillary did not get in. I think all of this hubbub, all of this reaction against Donald Trump, most of it is done by the deep state players who are guilty of crimes against humanity that they've been trying and managed to cover up for a very long time. But finally, some of that is coming out. And people say, some of the people said, look at Donald Trump. He surrounds himself with more criminals. Absolutely right. And there's an old saying, an old adage, keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. And of course, when he got in office, he put in a lot of people that were part of the deep state. Some of them would have, one, I don't remember which one, said that they would have gladly served on Hillary's team if she had gotten elected. But Trump picked him to serve on his team, and it didn't really matter because it's all part of the thing. Again, Trump filled a lot of his positions with people that were from the Obama administration and from previous administrations, Republican and Democrat. And it's always been that way. He's trying to do something that few presidents have ever tried to do. He is trying to drain the swamp. And somebody said that he's an idiot, and Trump challenged that person in a tweet to an IQ test. I don't think Trump is stupid at all. I think he's probably got a higher IQ than I do, and mine is, on the low end of the genius range, but in the genius range nevertheless. And I'll bet you his is too. And IQs have generally been going up, except in America, a lot of it is going down because Americans, the education system has been purposely dumbed down for a long time. So anyway, Art, you liked it, discovered me in 2011. You liked the research on the Mayan calendar. Me too. I'm still very much into that stuff. I am not a conservative or a liberal. I'm a liberal conservative. I'm combining the two, in other words. I don't know what the word is to put those two words together, but I'm both. I'm a both and kind of a guy. I believe some things we need to be very liberal in forgiving those that repent and allowing people the opportunity to make a new start. I'm very liberal when it comes to that. I'm very conservative when it comes to holding on to the Bill of Rights and the values that I believe were given by God in the founding of this country, despite the fact that the European invaders killed Indians and Native Americans, or people that were living here at the time. They weren't called Indians except by the people that were ignorant and thought that this was India when they were sailing west. That's what they were intending to get to. Anyway, folks, the point is this. None of us fit the labels, where all of us are beyond the labels. I can't label people stupid. I do cut people off. I was almost going to cut some of my friends off in this recent thing, but I didn't. Anyway, my time is up. So I do thank you for taking time to listen, and namaste.